I first sent this message, which got a reply, which is one of the hardest things to do when you're cold messaging. Then I sent my short but sweet pitch, but then he said no. But then I sent this message, and then after 2 more messages that I will show you guys, I was able to book a call. And I've done this, and I sent 6 messages and booked 3 calls. That's a 50% message to call rate. And the messages I sent are my favorite marketing goons. It is Aaron here with another great video of how I sent 6 messages and was able to book 3 calls. This was specifically towards real estate agents, since that's what I specialize in for right now. But this can work for any industry in any niche, and it doesn't matter the services you sell, whether it be Facebook ads, SEO, ManyChat, messenger bots, or so far and so forth. So I'm going to show you the exact messages I sent in just a minute. Just make sure you tap that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you get updated on all my videos when I release them. They're going to be great, and they're going to help you become the best digital marketer you can possibly be and make some money on the side. So what messages did I exactly send? So pretty much before I get into the messages, I just want to show you guys that I sent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll probably have this all blurred out anyway, but I was able to send 6 messages, and I'm going to show you the three message sequences that led to book calls. So pretty much here in this first message, I literally just sent the opening message, which I'm about to show you guys. And then he was like, hey, call me. So that's booked call number 1. And then I was able to call him, and then I was able to book another call in the future about, cause since he was interested in the services. And then, so this is like the easy evergreen scenario, but a lot of people are really just not going to be like that. They're not going to be like, hey, okay, call me, you know? So then this is what's most likely going to happen. So definitely pay attention to this part. So the first message I sent, I'll probably unblur it now, is, hi, Peter, how can I schedule a meeting with you? So I say this because this brings out the curiosity, like, oh, okay, why does he want to book a meeting with me? Could he be a possible customer? What does he want? It brings out that curiosity, urge in our brain to actually respond and see what that person wants to do. And then he says, okay, he responds with, just let me know when you want to meet and what you want to meet about. And then I respond with, thanks for the quick reply. And then I say, I actually message you to help you sell more properties. So pretty much I go into at the start of how I can help him. Pretty much not what I do, how I can help you. And that's all that people care about. What's in it for me? So then I go into that, and I say that I'm a digital marketer and I specialize in Facebook ads and ManyChat messenger bots. And I wanted to see if you're interested in free Facebook ads where I cover the ad spend. So I do this tactic because it takes away all the risk. So I do this because it takes away all the risk of actually starting to work with me. Because many, especially real estate agents, they get messages all the time about with different marketing agencies and how they can get them leads and stuff like that. And they end up hating it, and they usually just don't want to deal with it for the most part. And of course, you don't have to do this, especially if you don't have any money up front. You can just say you want to run the free Facebook ads, and you just tell them to cover the ad spend. And you don't even have to spend that much if you do want to cover the ad spend. Like, I usually plan to spend anywhere between $50 and $100 on the first week, but you don't have to spend that much money if you really don't want to. But just, this takes away all the risk, and it gets the client more interested into actually, doing services with, working with you. And then in the long run, they're going to pay you whatever your retainer fee, and then they're going to cover the ad spend. And then after that, I said, after that, we can talk more about working long term. So I say this because I don't want them just to think, okay, I'm going to get free ads. This is kind of like qualifying. So I'll say, okay, after the week, we can talk more together about working long term. So then they get the idea, like, okay, after that free trial, then they're going to pay. then I'm gonna end up paying. And then I say I'm only taking on five more clients, so please let me know when's the best time to call ASAP. So pretty much I just say this to build some scarcity of like, I'm only taking 5 people, so act now. And then I assume that they want to call, so I say, please let me know when is the best time to call. So of course, like I said in my intro, he first said no. He said, I'm all set. I really have no problem generating business. Now, a lot of people, they don't know the art of sales, so they just get sad and they're like, oh, okay, have a nice day, and then they move on. But no, you don't want to do that, because everyone is going to say no to you. If you read any sales books, you're going to hear that it takes 7 no's to get a yes. So pretty much he says that, and I'm like, okay, no problem. I acknowledge that he said that, and then I said, out of curiosity, how are you generating business currently? Because he says he's generating leads already for his business. And then he says, word of mouth, referrals, and some on Facebook. I've been around the community for 20 years. I'm well known, and deals just come to me fairly easily. And then I'm like, okay, that's really good to hear. But then I talk about why that method of getting leads is not that reliable. So I said, that's great. While referrals are good, they aren't really as predictable, as you may get many one month and then none the other month, because that's just how referrals work. You may get a lot of clients through referrals one month, and then another month you might not get any. And then I say the advantage of what Facebook ads offer. And I say Facebook ads can offer predictability to the amount of leads you get and can help you supplement your pipeline. So that means that even though you're getting a lot of leads, you can be getting even more leads with Facebook. And then I said this, even if you're just curious about Facebook ads and you just want to know how it can help you grow even more, I'll be happy to inform you over the phone. So pretty much I'm just like, even if you have that small little feeling of like, how can this actually help me? Because pretty much all businesses know that they need to be marketing on the internet, but a lot of them don't know how. And a lot of them are just curious about it. So I just peek at that curiosity again. It's like, even if you're just curious of what they are and what they do, I'm happy to get on the phone with you. And then from there, he immediately says, I can talk to you tomorrow morning. And then he just says how he gets blown up by people, like I was saying before, how he gets messages, emails, and voicemails every day about people saying that they can get good leads. And then once he says that, I just, I understand him. I just say, like, I know how you feel, because people do the same thing with digital marketers as well. If you're a fellow digital marketer, you know that you see all those advertisements on saying how you can get more leads for your advertising business. So then pretty much I just get on this level, say I 100% understand, since many people do the same to me. That's why I want to make it as risk-free as possible, which is why I said with the free ads, before we start working together long term, by actually paying for the ads. And then you say the exact time that you want to call tomorrow. And then he said, okay, sounds good. And currently, I'm doing his free trial right now, actually. So that's gonna be pretty fun. And then I'll book him on a client, on a retainer, with the ad spend. So this is pretty much what how it goes. I'm gonna show you another example with this person. And then I said the same thing. Hi, Henderson, how can I schedule a meeting with you? She does her hoo-ha, her basic response. Then I send pretty much the same exact message, how I can help her and stuff like that. Then she says, she's all set. Thanks for reaching out. And then I say the same exact thing. Thanks. Out of curiosity, how are you generating leads? And then she says self and paid services. And then I said, okay, I assume that they're automated because that's what Facebook does. So you want to say the advantage that your service can bring to their business that they don't already have. And then she was like, I'm not buying another service right now. So that's the second no. So she said no here. She said no here. And then literally I sent one more message and I said, I understand this is not the right time, because she says, I'm not going to buy a service right now. So use the words and then use it to your own advantage. And I said, I understand that this is not the right time. However, if you would be open-minded, this is one of the words that influences people, because everyone likes to feel that they're open-minded. And that way they're more likely to go with your decision if you use the word open-minded. So I said, I understand that this is not the right time. However, would you be open-minded just to hear how I could help your business expand? This way, if you do think about switching to a lead generation service, you at least know a path you can take. Sure, next week, does next Wednesday at 11 a.m. work for you? So obviously I'm still waiting for the message. And then even if she doesn't, I can just follow up again and then book another call. So pretty much she agreed to a call, but I just had to, make the time and date. But nevertheless, I got a yes. So those are the three. Message sequences that I sent that led to a booked call, and I only sent 6 messages. So as you can see, this is work. This is really easy. So you just say, hi, whoever the business owner name is, how can I set up a meeting with you? And then you pitch your service once they respond, and then make sure you do it on what's in it for me, and you try to alleviate as much risk as possible. Again, I do that by covering the ad spend. You don't have to do that. You can make them pay for the ad spend, but it's going to be a little bit harder to get clients, especially if you don't have any and you don't have any testimonials to back you up. And then usually they're always going to say no at first, but then you ask, okay, why are you saying no? And then once they give you a reason, respond with, okay, that's good, but my service is better. And then that will lead to a call, and that will lead you to more booked clients. So that is exactly how I sent 6 messages and booked 3 calls. The exact wording, the exact messages, etc., etc. So go out there and book some clients right now. Okay, and so now that you have clients, you might be wondering, how do you target on Facebook so you can show the ad that you run for them during that free trial, or during, when you're actually working with them. So you can show that ad that you make to the right audience. So click on the video up there and I will show you how to do exactly just that through Audience Insights. I'll see you guys in that video.